Plus, I would say right now in this current market that we're in, a lot of those communities, A, everything's brand new. And B, a lot of them are offering some additional incentives and
Oh, I
things
love
like
that.
25K, 30K your way, customize the interior however you want it, or money off, or seller pay closing costs, or whatever it is that you want. So, I mean, that maybe could be enough to entice someone who might be on the fence, still kind of thinking about, giving up the big house and downsizing a little bit.
Yeah, I think that, the cost associated with having the large house versus a smaller house is pretty huge. I mean, we're talking about utilities,
Oh,
and I mean, the
yes.
utilities are just so expensive these days,
Oh my,
So, I mean, our electric bill is like, off the chain right now.
off the chain. Well, plus too, especially if you're moving into a newer home, they're going to have updated HVAC systems that don't
yes,
still
high
require
efficiency,
Freon and things like that.
exactly, high
Yes.
efficiency and new roof and
Oh,
a lot of
yes.
extra insulation in the attic. Yeah, all of those things that really are associated with, keeping the house cool or warm for that matter. So, yeah, you just definitely want a high efficiency home, and a lot of the newer construction is going to have that. So your power bills and your gas bills and things like that are going to be a lot less, and potentially, also your homeowner's insurance. Having a newer house with a newer roof, it's going to be lower. And then your yard maintenance, a lot of times, the HOA might take care of the yard, that you don't even have to worry about it, and he's 55 and over. And if you do, it's minimal. So what other costs would be associated with lowering payments by going to a smaller property?
I mean, I guess the only other factor to add in would be, HOA fees, because sometimes they can be a little higher in some of these communities.
Right.
Because sometimes too, the communities are gated or not gated.
Right.
But also too, I went to one the other day and they had not just tennis, but they had dedicated pickleball courts. So
Okay, that's
so sometimes the HOA costs are, something that might make you, think about it. But that being said, if you factor in what you're paying your landscaper and other things like that,
yes,
then that kind of helps offset that.
right. That's a pretty big monthly expense. I can tell you that.